found that as we get older, we tend to change.
Change.
Men are said to evolve and morph through the ages. But as we grow in age, we too phase through stages toward a world of truly perfect faces. Staging from phrases written by a pad and a pen, making moves to ensure my arms are wide open. Space to improve in skill. Most of kin spoke of him. From the future, they come to see the vision.
Future, they come to see the vision. From the future, they come to see the vision. From the future, they come to see the vision.
Will they ever see his vision? Visionary of his time. Are the eyes of the world open wide, seeking the green of the trees, the blue of the sky? Can we use this art to better our lives, enriching each other not just for blind pride, making positive changes to fix a platform that's been hijacked by pop acts and lies? Keep it real. Keep it authentic. I'll never disguise. They'll hear these sounds from the underground. It's time. Shouts to Piccolo Beats by Samuel. Shouts to T Dizzle. Let's get this shit. Chilling in my cockpit, my brain going cybernetic. Robot shit, if you hate, why'd you bought this shit? You never seen another man rock like this. You never seen such thought like this. Nope. The game wasn't ready, but I am. I got this. Gonna tear another hater down for thinking he's hot shit. Wow. Smash the intro intricate. Casting spells like a lost switch. What? Died in COD. Hope I spawn quick. Eat chips like some hog shit. I'm starving. Pat's a rock kid. I'm starting. I can't imagine this game and I parting. I fell in love. We engaged and I'm marching down the aisle toward the priest with the parchment. We stand at the altar and he asks for objections. Some commenter typing fast to appease his obsession. You're never gonna get anywhere, he says in his mom's basement. Feeling dejected, I've come this far, who could have projected? I fucked the game deep with no protection. That's what the honeymoon is for, enjoy your rejection. Second album coming by flame protection. Trademark will leave a mark, get smacked by my erection. Critics out here expect instant perfection. It ain't that simple, that's a life lesson. If you want to improve, you gotta learn from rejection. Over the years I've had multiple sessions where I left the room angry and dejected. I've been turned down, but that never slowed me down, cause this chip on my shoulder is so big that it touches the ground. I wanna make the art world renowned. I wanna stick to making my own sound, bumping speakers in the car when no one's around. Learn to spot bullshit, working at a dog pound. When I hear you rap, the smell resounds all around. If you can't break that bar down, maybe you should study the art. Follow Trademark as he rhymes from the heart. Listen back to the start of Lost Generation, the intro part. Review that sentiment, then tell me I'm wrong. I'm not. Your argument won't last long because that song is a truth just prolonged. Every verse I've dropped is my real thought. These drums are my heartbeat. This ain't about money or yachts. Your life is segmented into parts. When you find yourself, the midpoint starts. One day you'll reach the climax, but for now you're writing notes in the syntax, teaching people lessons with facts, coming up with lines first to last. It's fire.
Wow!
By the line, the king should call the squire so they can go try to douse my desire. But it grows every passing day. Their condition grows dire. I was never the first pick slept on, found on the waiver wire. They found me and went the distance. The others are out of the playoff, so I'll be here underground admired as my praise gets higher. Buyer beware, you'll be deceived by players. They claim they're the truth, but there's nothing there. Don't fall into lies, don't get caught in the snare. Authentic thought will free you from there.
It will.
One last thought, well, I've got you there. I'm putting in work, can you tell they're scared? When y'all say I ain't a bar spitter, they play themselves like Tiger in PGA games. Y'all couldn't lift my shoulder weight. I'm investing my life to make this name. I'm sacrificing my health for art. I told you this ain't about fame. Front to me, and you're to blame. Watch your career go up in flames. Who's next to get ate? My DMs are filled with rage and hate. I shake it off and work till I fill my plate. Baking every day like making souffle. Judge me like a court date, but never question the grind. You can't slow down a runaway train.
Wow!
Evolution is the record you'll never trade. Getting the house of insulation, I'm tearing it down to a foundation. Back to the days when rappers thrived in the pavement. Motherfuckers, that's trademark. You can't stop the sound of my beating heart. If you want scrap, then let's start. I'll shoot you down like I'm the baby at Walmart. So step off, because your gas ups will get thrown away like lawn darts. You don't need them either way, cause you forgot the keys to your golf cart. Big flex, bye-bye. I awaken on the cold floor of a cave. No light to provide sight or show the way. The sound of dripping water comes from the left, very faint. But the rest is just silence in all ways. It's almost peaceful. I push myself up off the floor and look to the left. Nothing there. Look to my right. I think I see a light, more like a glow. But I can't tell what it is, so I approach. It's my poetry book. A small beacon of hope. I pick it up and flip it open, bathed in a yellow glow, illuminating from the words that only I know. But I can't read them. I realize what's going on. My eyesight is poor with no glasses on. So I set it down and crawl on the cold ground, hands and knees, so I could see if I could track down what I need to see. I reach the cave wall, unable to see it all, then suddenly the ground opens up and I begin to free fall. A sinking feeling opens up in my stomach and I can't expunge it. It's getting worse. when suddenly I lurched to a stop. It seems I've landed. I wish I could have planned this, but I survey my surroundings and it's almost sandy. That's when I realize I'm on a beach. The sound of waves crashing, not out of reach. I sit for a moment and suck it all in like a leech. I don't imagine this is something I can teach. I hear a faint footstep to my right in the sand. I look up and I see a man. He's watching from the distance. He's got something in his hand. I can't tell what it is from my vantage, so I rise to a stance and move in his direction. A welcoming smile spreads across his face as I approach. I say hello, and his response is shalom. Oh no, he doesn't speak English is what I think to myself. I continue to get closer, gliding across the sand when I realize what the man has in his hand. Are those my glasses? I shout in disbelief. As he begins to respond, I lose my feet and tumble forward into a void. I look up and the man peers down at me as I fall. I see him reach out and drop my glasses. As I fall, I catch them and put them on. The world becomes more visible, like a new dawn. Suddenly, I'm no longer falling. I'm standing on something abnormal. It's hard, rough, and brown. Looks like a giant rectangle with sharp borders and angles. So I walk to the edge and look down. Looks like the fall isn't too far, so I hop down. I land on the hard wooden floor and walk around. Suddenly something shakes the ground, then again and again. A huge sound. Then something comes into view that astounds. The form of a person is looking toward my direction. I'm terrified now. What can I do? think you know trade, but the thing's man-made. Long nights wish you'd seen what's done to find Steve. Can you find me? Lend a hand. Feel free. That's not for you though. That's for me to know. Dragged by undertow, lost in overtones, making a series of letters to myself. Paint the picture of me and my past self. Am I obsolete? Put up on a shelf? Will I ever wander free from these shackles? My brain is damaged with issues to tackle. Come and hold me down. Pen, paper, and tacks. When will I bounce back? Cut myself some slack. I wish I would do that. But that's not where I'm at. Gotta keep grinding. This hole that I'm in will implode into the tallest mountain. Maybe I'll climb it. Higher the temperatures of the changing climate. If I reach the top, will my problems stop? Probably not, but shit. If I can move up, I won't ever quit. I'll reach the tip top and view over the valleys that were in my past. Look how far I've come, what I've overcome, my past life in drugs, before I found love. I watch in the sky as a dove flies by and catches my eye, moving rapidly toward forward directions. Will I follow it or stay rejected? A choice we all make every day, to take a step out of bed, to stay awake and live another day in the outside world where people don't see your life is at stake. It's not as easy as others might say, to live depressed in a funk every day, hiding with a smile the same time as eyes glazed, not interested in other things mundane. Can I reach upward, up to grab the dove? Let it pull me up to the skies above. Can I ascend up to view from bird's eye? Let the wings take me tip-top of the sky, so I can escape from the life despised, feeling ridiculed, young, lost, and deprived. Why are we alive? Should I question why? Where's the land that we go after we die and leave this life behind us goodbye? We seek answers, but nobody knows why. What's this conscious mind that claims we're alive? Have we arrived at the station, or is the train still moving? It's out of control, but keep on cruising. This crisis is man-made suicide and ruin. What is this brewing in the depths below, where the mind falls in and freezes like snow? Will we ever cease from the pyramids that we build to yield our further increase? Can the dove change these ideals that have pleased the men of this world, passing years with feasts while a soldier dies panhandling in the street? Can the dove free these prisoners with binds tight holding their feet? The crime was simply loving the same sex they happen to be. I spend nights like these, pondering the world's deepest, truest needs. Trade. This song is for all the people out there who think they know me. Piss me off so much. This is what I really go through. I'm in so much pain today, physical and the other way. I wish that as my lifestyles change, that my mental health would do the same. But some days I can't trust myself not to turn back to the blade. Shit, these people think they know me cause they think they know Trade, but they don't know Steve, the person that's behind the name. I wish that I could turn the blame. I wish that I could earn the fame. I wish that I could turn away from this thing I've made. People either want to crown me or hate. There's no in between. I hate when haters tell me to kill me, cause they don't know what I contemplate. When I'm stuck in this dark bedroom, door shut, illuminated by my phone screen. My demons come out, my demons scream. Shit, what is this about? Shit, can you please get out? Shit, can they see me now? Shit, I wish that they could see me now. Can you please quiet down? I'm feeling anxious. Down and out. Cannabis is icy hot for the brain, temporary fix for the pain. I wish that I could find a vein, search with the knife, all in vain. Pierce the skin, Lord's name in vain. Fuck, I wanna feel something other than numbness or pain. Why is my brain like this? 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 Insanity is doing the same over again for a different result. My demons are my insanity. I live the same day over again, expecting to live another day. But we can't guarantee that tomorrow will be better. Why can't I get out of me? Does this mind have a warranty? If yes, I'd like to take it in and get new thoughts for free. Why do I feel so weak? Why do I feel so incomplete? My comprehension is lacking. So instead I fake a smile and tweet. Please distract me from me. Please continue in artistry. Please don't walk around woefully. Please don't say woe is me. Yeah, it's poetic, right? Might get a few likes. Distract me from myself, but it comes and goes. A couple hours pass by penning words for flows. Take a step back and make sure nobody knows. Take a step back and get under control. You can't build a tent without poles. My thoughts are out of control. Damn, back to the same run. People will hate on that on a dime, despite not realizing art takes time. I wish somebody could relate, but nobody has this mind of mine. I'm depressed, I just hide inside. I wish I didn't make this art for pride. I wish I could fight off the high tide, but it pulls me in under the waves. My mind collapses inside. I just realized that there's no hook, but it doesn't matter anyway, even if they said I was whack cause I wrote a book. They can't tell how long it took to wipe the blood off of my wrist as it continued to spill. That's how long it took. Ponder why I'm feeling cooked. Ponder why these memes got me shook. I'm lost. You couldn't give the right directions on the first look. Depression is more than death. It's not represented alone by suicide death or turning to meth. Than that, it's more in depth. I wish my heart would come out of my chest so I could go. That'd be the best, or would it? Can I adjust? Can I make it out of this stress? Is there more on the other side of this mess? Can the train derail? I wish hope could attest. But for now I'm just anxious and depressed, stuck in this mess. Trademark. is toxic and I can't stop it. I can't stop elevating the levels, it's noxious. The seventh cocktail will make you feel nauseous. Almost every time I write, I take a step towards my last rites, hoping that what I do before I hit my deathbed is right. This cigar has a nice bite. I like my Phillies flavored with cinnamon. They reeled me in as a young man, reading the syllabus before I could check my brain for a list of synonyms, breathing heavy, chest pounding on my symptoms. If the blunt as a roach burns my fingers, hoping this immense bliss will linger, I let out a snicker as I think of my next punchline. These rhymes are my lifeline. People ask me what being an artist is like. I'm anxious, so I can't express myself without thoughts on a mic. So when the bulb comes with a flash of light, I tell them simply it's an internal fight. In my flight, I slowly kill myself in order to make sure my family can finally have wealth. I don't know why I keep popping this Ritalin like it's good for my health. I just don't know why I don't let go of the stream or put it on the shelf. I'm stuck in a deep rut in the ground, so I make my sound, but nobody's around. When a tree falls in the forest and hits the ground and nobody's there, does it make a sound? I don't know, but you can save your pound, because I know I'm the realest in town, so watch while I get eaten alive in this dog pound. I work my way down from the deck chair to my bed, working long nights on the notepad, hoping my kids will be fed. I have visions of getting out of this housing project that raised me up, the one that suckered poor families in to make a buck. Ain't that just some dumb luck? Bealeton is my home, but somehow I feel stuck. It feels like I'm waist deep in the muck. I can tell you one thing, and that's that the higher-ups just don't give a fuck. Born with their silver spoons, eating roasted duck. But what if we all work together to change our communities for the better, instead of sitting with your feet up watching the peasants suffer, hoping they can catch a pheasant to ensure their families have supper on the table? What's the fable? Make the world better if you're able, and we're all able. We're all able. Yeah, we're all able. Maybe I'll smoke another blunt and drink some punch straight from the ladle. This is my life, an artist in pursuit of paper. It's time to open some eyes. This has been going on for far too long. America is burning, surrounded by destruction. The wheels just got turning, push back against corruption. The voices of the unheard are now speaking out loud. MLK had a dream, it's time to enact it now. My mama raised me not to see colors, still was never blind to privilege and struggle. I could walk out my door not being seen as trouble. I wish I could say the same for my black brothers. Police rolled the neighborhood, clear skies their thunder. They tried to keep us all pressed down under the thumb of the overlords with never undercover. Keeping my friends repressed, profiled by the corrupt. Brutality in the street make me want to erupt. Duality and vision will never pass as just. Don't get it twisted, honest on the topic discussed. I'd be lying if I said every cop is is unjust, cause trust, many will do the right thing to help us. So let's focus, take down the bad apples that spoiled the bunch. Toss them out and we'll pack a punch. Trade. America is burning, surrounded by destruction. Yeah. The wheels just got turning, push back against corruption. Yeah. The voices of the unheard are now speaking out loud. Yeah. MLK had a dream, it's time to enact it now. America is burning, surrounded by destruction. Yeah. The wheels just got turning, push back against corruption. Yeah. The voices of the unheard are now speaking out loud. Yeah. MLK had a dream, it's time to enact it now. Let's protest the power that's being abused. They pushed you many times, now you blew the fuse. Make your voices heard, it's time to let loose. Scream loud and let them hear you, speak your truth. Teach your youth, hate it stock, give them the right views. Treat everyone equal, never pick and choose. Cause if we don't treat each other right, we're all doomed. Strive to welcome all who enter the room. White men put a mod into his tomb. The state tried to sweep it under with the bureaucrat's broom. Blame it on the South, but it's bigger and that's true. Why else would you be ridiculed for your point of view? The cops on Georgia's back knew what they'd do. It's time to punch back cause I swung at you. Yep. If you can be peaceful, I encourage you. I do. If they don't listen, shout loud till they do. America is burning, surrounded by destruction. Yeah. The wheels just got turning, push back against corruption. Yeah. The voices of the unheard are now speaking out loud. Yeah. MLK had a dream, it's time to enact it now. America is burning, surrounded by destruction. Yeah. The wheels just got turning, push back against corruption. Yeah. The voices of the unheard are now speaking out loud. Yeah. MLK had a dream, it's time to enact it now. If there's one thing I know, common sense and common courtesy ain't as common as they should be. This nation would be so much calmer if the common people worked together for the common good. Despite what the eyes see, we each have so much in common, people, so why are we a house divided instead of a church with a common steeple? Are we a house divided instead of a church with a common steeple? We're so afraid to talk to others that kids decide to turn to needles. Lives unwind like spools of thread while they look on deceitful. Blinded by conceit that comes with the power of the high elite, while a homeless man is panhandling on their streets. They have no eyes for the lives they mistreat. Mishandling our funds as families are left with no shoes on their feet, no clothes on their backs, no food for their mouths to feed. But they sit there in a state of blissful ignorance, rating policies of racial and sexual intolerance. We won't rest until there's justice for George. That's all of us. Equal rights for all should be the standard. No stopping us. What will it take? What will it take? What will it take? What will it take? What will it take?
It's burning, it's been this way for years. They're just now learning. Our voices speak loudly here, our punch back is their earning. Change is their deepest fear, it's really quite concerning. The capital is burning, kept alive by winds of change. The capital is burning, the machine has sparked our rage. Peacefully we siege the streets to stop their misguided ways. We'll wait here for days to avenge the injustice of race. The only way to stop a bad guy with a gun is a good guy with a gun. That's what they claim. Too bad good guys don't carry guns or blades. They don't shoot down their neighbors in fits of blind rage. There are good people out there, but if you take a life, you should spend the rest of yours in a cage. The way I see it, you'd be no better if you owned slaves. Bernard gets crowned as a hero that was never his place. The capital is burning. The capital is burning. It's been this way for years, they're just now learning. Our voices speak loud to hear, our punchback is their earning. Change is their deepest fear, it's really quite concerning. Capital is burning.
Getz got off. Zimmerman got off.
Why?
The cops who beat Rodney King got off.
Why?
The cops who fired 41 shots got off.
Why?
The Light PD cops got off.
Why?
For what Derek Chauvin's done, he better not. He deserves 846 years to rot. How many are we going to let walk after they left black lives in lines of chalk?
How many?
Truly, it's a shock that all men are created equal, because not all men are treated equally.
It's
this
true.
is nothing new. There's been 450 years of prequels. We need to enact change so we can release the sequel.
Yes.
Our voices have finally been heard speaking against evil. If this continues, I don't endorse, but it won't be peaceful. The tides of change roll to bring rights to the people. Praying that God will bring change and grant freedom, so the fear and oppression can be replaced with life, liberty, and leisure. Instead of being pushed aside with no brother's keeper, our community has been infected with drugs and needles. They sit back and watch us spoil as they chant, "We the people."
They do.
I chant no justice, no peace, as they send police as their punts to keep us down, watching like we packed heat. The experience comes from strife, I call what I see. They hold us down to drown our American dream.
What will it take? What will it take? What will it take?
The Capitol is burning, the Capitol is burning. It's been this way for years, they're just now learning. Our voices speak loud, they hear our punchback is their earning. Change is their deepest fear, it's really quite concerning. The Capitol is burning, kept alive by the winds of change. The Capitol is burning, the machine has sparked our rage. Peacefully we siege the streets to stop their misguided ways. We'll wait here for days to avenge the injustice of race. The Capitol is burning, the Capitol is burning. It's been this way for years, they're just now learning. Our voices speak loud, they hear our punchback is their earning. Change is their deepest fear, it's really quite concerning. The Capitol is burning, kept alive by the winds of change. The Capitol is burning, the machine has sparked our rage. Peacefully we siege the streets to stop their misguided ways. We'll wait here for days to avenge the injustice of race. Where there's pride, there is prejudice. And where there is prejudice, there is pride. The two go hand in hand. And when I look at our government, I see nothing but prejudice and pride. They hold down lives, they keep people pressed down, and it's time to change. Push back. Trade. This is Trade. Here comes Steve Free shouting Bealeton native. Fearful, please be, clouding, shielding haters. Tears run, then freeze, pouting heatless faces. Here young Steve's peas, outing fearless fakers. Blade run, fierce Steve, feetless record breakers. Trade kills, first degree Pistorius, life taker. Pay dues, first reprieve, hysterical, y'all haters. Take souls, first to leave Gregorius, ring chaser. Shake bros, live the dream, certified earthquaker. Make droves, freeze the trees, petrified earthmaker. You hear these schemes and still doubt my abilities? I have a vision, won't matter if you see. If you acknowledge, stand tall and they will see. I have references, call me Trivia King. Have your preferences? You don't have to listen, King. Same rhymes, so what? It's the way I think. I'm lyrically up to par. Potentially I've got potential to be a star. Run over rappers in my car, Ford Focus, but I want you to focus on these bars. Concentrate, kid, keep your eye on the ball. Look to the stars and see if you see Mars. You can put these dudes in a coffin like Corona, MERS, and SARS. Do it all while you listen to the Cars. Stream of the Hall of Fame in these bars. Wrecking the game, I'll give it my all. Watch me stand tall and never fall. One man laughing down at y'all at the top in the land of the strip mall. Not a tease, but if you strip it down lyrically, you'll see that I'm making kindling of your masterpiece. Oh no, what does he mean? Ask inquisitively. Clearly, what I say will burn you down lyrically, musically, and literally. So better be putting respect on Steve. I'm a renter commanding this army. Hopefully one day I'll buy this property, settle down, build a home, and make it part of me. Undoubtedly you doubted me. I read it in the comments, B. Now you're touting me. Try to shout at me. You're so petty, jeez. In the East Underground, I feel like the son of Joseph. Parting seeds like Moses, I'm moving to the front, man. There won't be any stopping me. My eyes are set to the TOP. If you've heard of Trade, you know I respect the game. so I ain't done. When my mental is tested, feeling stressed out, I beat on the drums until I filleted and fractured my phalanges intensely. I'm not scared of standing alone in the trees. Away from the whack crowd is where I wanna be. So you do you, and I'll keep doing me, continuing on my path and speaking my honesty. Honestly, the authenticity of y'all is weakening. I promise, you won't get any cap when it's me speaking it. I'm preaching my truth, you can veto it, you're lost. But in a few years, you'll be repealing it. You'll be saying you saw this shit. You'll be saying you made this kid. You'll be telling me talk my shit. Hit the bat or I'll walk my shit. Shouts to the GOAT, I'm a soldier. I wear these wounds weight on my shoulder. My red badge of honor, I'm bolder than the others out, and that's why they're folding. I'm all in on each of these poems. Rapper, hybrid, poet, composer. Shout Kendrick, I'm full Pulitzer. I'm not satisfied until my stomach's full. Eating other rappers' meals are plentiful. America the free became a pot for melting fools. Come for a dream, and you're stuck feeling pitiful. More than it seems, y'all are heated still. Run it back, I said. More than it seems, y'all are just the latest kill. More than the memes, dreams will be fulfilled. You can't stop me, only the tomb will. You can't top me, I'll be your doom sealed. You can't close me, this ain't a zip seal. You can't kill me, because you ain't a big deal. Slap you around till you're black, blue, and teal. Still I'm saddled to this passion I feel. I'm progressing forward, just believe in. If logic made it out, so can I, even Steven. I'm stuck to this like Velcro, never leaving. You think I won't succeed? Fuck your feelings. Always caught up in myself, lost in emotion. I tried talking to God and reading devotions, but it doesn't always work. I look into myself, stuck obsessing about my physical health. I feel pained and afraid, really going through it, cause one day I won't be as rich as Janfer Love Hewitt. Sorry. I'm off on a tangent, my math must be off. Damn, I'm stranded in my obsession. Suffer through this depression, spreading a message in all of my sessions. When I share my darkest confessions, hoping that one day I can call this a profession. Everything's okay on the outside, but the inside is numb. Everything's okay on the outside, but what's inside? Everything's okay on the outside, but the inside is numb. Everything's okay on the outside, but what's inside the twisted head of the mastermind? I'm getting ahead of myself here. Tonight I feel like my end's near, and that fills me with fear because I don't want to die without making an impact. I want to change the world, so I picked up rap because these words are poetic and connect. I'm not doing this for a paycheck, but still, when I spit I need to flex, cause every visionary needs an audience. I can't get it any other way. The game doesn't appreciate authenticity. They tear apart your words no matter what they be. They don't see the message behind them or the poetry, finna tear down your self-esteem. Everything's okay on the outside, but the inside is numb. Everything's okay on the outside, but what's inside? Everything's okay on the outside, but the inside is numb. Everything's okay on the outside, but what's inside the twisted head of the mastermind? I know my music is real and unlike the others. Doesn't mean that I don't appreciate my brothers. What it means is that I set my mind on being real, autobiographical. I write what I feel, but still wanna be like Kendrick or Cobain. I channel into art when I feel pain. But these demons drag me through the dope, so me propane set me on fire, my skin burns up in flames, it's vivid. I can paint a picture cause I live it. Sometimes I'm livid at the hand I've been given. It hurts, and it burns deep in my heart. People lick me limb from limb and they did from the start.
Sometimes I can't handle it, my heart palpitates from the stress. Mentally I'm a mess, mental game of chess. I lose every time, each and every day. Tear me down, look away. Trademark.
Homies tell me you're so vain, like what's sticking out of my neck. Rappers try stepping to me, doesn't matter, that's your death. I'll bury your career, leave you in the rear view. What up? It's time for my 15. You've already had a few. I'm rhyming with ill timing, flying over like I'm gliding. Game changer when writing. You see me smiling. I'm feeling great, there's no debate. Turning down the homies hate. Marking the drop date. Working on my next mixtape. Cutting that red tape unveiled. Show up, cause I prevail. Head high, all hail. Fly out to the desert to rap while I follow the pillar of fire like it's a silent cartographer. Looking for that pillar of autumn. Video games mixed with faith. Get me through the mental funk that comes with the autumn. Making lyricists look dumb. Fickle brains sucking thumbs. Paralysis, you're feeling numb. I'm off the streets, not a bum. Smack 'em down, slash 'em down till they gash. My action is brash, but don't call it brazen, cause it's calculated. I might imitate, but I don't duplicate. I innovate and I invent. I'm just trying to pay my rent. Not $1 in my pocket, but I don't need your 2 cents. Nope, get it away. I'm proud of what I'm doing, cause I got a place to vent. I'm sticking around, camping out, pitch the tent. Young Steve's got ill intent. Build my fence with these schemes, stargazing at the sky, dreaming up the biggest dreams. Dope as the best fiend. Wrote the show tune for this beat. Wordsmithing in the sequence. Still, I might have some demons. Screw cigarettes, chain smoking cigars, dreaming that I'll go far. It's showtime, so come along or get out of my car. I'm bipolar and genius, but dyslexic. You're not connecting the dots? Don't worry, I get it. I do. ADHD, but focus is shit. Haters ask if I'm taking it serious. Yeah, a little bit. Homie, this my life. Like or dislike doesn't matter. I'm beating this game. Underdog like the Nats, but trust my theory. Stepping up to bat, I'll win this World Series. Trademark.
You think you know trade, but the thing's man-made. Long nights wish you'd seen what's done to find Steve. Can you find me? Lend a hand. Feel free. That's not for you though. That's for me to know. Dragged by undertow, lost in overtones, making a series of letters to myself. Paint the picture of me and my past self. Am I obsolete? Put up on a shelf? Will I ever wander free from these shackles? My brain is damaged with issues to tackle. Come and hold me down. Pen, paper, and tacks. When will I bounce back? Cut myself some slack. I wish I would do that. But that's not where I'm at. Gotta keep grinding. This hole that I'm in will implode into the tallest mountain. Maybe I'll climb it. Higher the temperatures of the changing climate. If I reach the top, will my problems stop? Probably not, but shit. If I can move up, I won't ever quit. I'll reach the tip. The tip top and view over the valleys that were in my past. Look how far I've come, what I've overcome. My past life in drugs, before I found love. I watch in the sky as a dove flies by and catches my eye, moving rapidly toward forward directions. Will I follow it or stay rejected? A choice we all make every day to take a step out of bed to stay awake and live another day in the outside world where people don't see your life is at stake. It's not as easy as others might say to live depressed in a funk every day, hiding with a smile the same time as eyes glazed, not interested in other things mundane. Can I reach upward, up to grab the dove? Let it pull me up to the skies above? Can I ascend up to view from bird's eye? Let the wings take me tip top of the sky, so I can escape from the life despised, feeling ridiculed, young, lost, and deprived. Why are we alive? Should I question why? Where's the land that we go after we die and leave this life behind us goodbye? We seek answers, but nobody knows why. What's this conscious mind that claims we're alive? Have we arrived at the station, or is the train still moving? It's out of control, but keep on cruising. This crisis is man-made, suicide and ruin. What is this brewing in the depths below, where the mind falls in and freezes like snow? Will we ever cease from the pyramids that we build to yield our further increase? Can the dove change these ideals that have pleased the men of this world, passing years with feasts while a soldier dies panhandling in the street? Can the dove free these prisoners with binds tight holding their feet? The crime was simply loving the same sex they happen to be. I spend nights like these, pondering the world's deepest, truest needs. Trade.
People see the white skin and assume your upbringing was the best. I can't tell you how often these people talk views, they think I should adjust. But they didn't see the abuse, but they didn't see the drug use. They didn't see the kids on the streets off their heads on the juice. But you know what they say, when you assume, you make an ass out of you and me.
Victims of eminent domain and government policies. We've all suffered down off Schoolhouse. Rich people live right down the street, inspired not to throw in the towel. But where I'm from, the streets are foul. I've seen gangbangers and racists. I know junkies and rapists. That's the south side of Press Lane, where not much for status. I had friends rocking a different kind of blue lives. I've also known some who only stand with white lives. Fuck them no, peddling drugs on the street to bring in a little dough before college and student loans. I've never been one for violence, I can't condone. My neighbor used to keep us up all night crushing cars with a backhoe. True story, that guy died in prison serving a life sentence. He lost both of his legs cause he was a diabetic. His moms won the lottery and they crashed fast, taking on a life for drugs he couldn't take back. But shit, he was the neighbor from hell. My mama called the cops when he'd yell, "Welcome to Crest Lane South, it's our own slice of hell." Nobody's heard of it before now, but I just made the map, oh well. Raise up the voice of a generation of young Americans, go tell. I can charm the snakes, they fall under the spell. So if you hate on my music, that's just swell. Just know I've never known the new shoe smell. But I am rich when it comes to true stories to tell. Just because I have the white skin don't mean I ain't been to hell.
Remember, Y'all thought I was done?
Bealeton my corner, that's my family. Send rappers to corner, you can't damage me. I've been writing for years for my sanity. The haters, I'm throwing shade like a canopy. I used to pop pills straight from the vanity. Voices always spoke, but they wouldn't answer me. I thought I needed someone to manage me. I was losing to myself, acting outlandishly. Now I've got cheddar, ain't talking sandwich cheese. Step to the kid and I'll leave you with bandage knees. Rappers to seats while I'm done spitting damage free. So I stomp on the gas so you can't trample me. Even if you tried, I bounce back like trampoline. Rocking this beat like it was my mango jeans. Haters, just stop with the banter, please. I don't wanna have to make a new Phantom G. Made my own sound, I wear my own crown. I rap my hometown, I made it known now. Not just a locale, homie, don't frown. I put in the work for the end to show out. You took what their clock at the store, wow. Now I'm working with artists out in SoCal. Label can't buy me, never say I sold out. Scribble down thoughts every time my soul pounds. Trade.